Hi, welcome to KRAZ TV. I'm the lone journalist with another great book to review. Hope the review is too. The Ultimate Guide to Mushrooms. How to identify and gather over 200 species throughout North America and Europe. And I'm going to butcher this poor guy's name. Guillaume Eyssartier, French, translated by Grace McQuillan. Anyways, what a great book. It is by Skyhorse Publishing, and it's illustrations by Julian Norwood. What a great book. Now, it's got recipes for fixing them, it also says, and for preparing them. However, it covers not just edibles, but edible mushrooms, inedible or poisonous, and deadly. I hear a mouse. Deadly mushrooms, bizarre mushrooms, an edible mushroom habitats, the index, and a recipe book. Every one of these has large plates and photos. The different groups it talks about, Basidiomycetes, Ascomycetes, the different ring appearances. These are very important because a descending skirt ring, and a ascending, and a double ring, and then a vulva is at the base with ridges, circumcised and or membranous. This is very important because a lot of the poisonous ones exhibit certain features that have these identifying characteristics. Identifying mushrooms, these are all so important. I tell you, here's my take on it. If you don't know what it is, don't eat it. If you look it up, make darn sure. Now there are some tests that you chew up and spit it out, so you're knocking it out. But death angels, death caps, don't do it. Don't go there. Mushroom poisoning talks about the different kinds of poisoning from the different kinds. Late onset toxicity, early onset toxicity. You just better learn. This is a valuable guide. Look at these mushrooms though, huh? That says they're edible. So, the meadow mushroom. Then they go into each mushroom and talk about habitat, cap, gills, stem, flesh, habitat, and when to harvest. Of course, on the poisonous ones, they don't tell you. There are so many. There is an amanita in here that they talk about can be harvested to be eaten, the bearded, in the kitchen. While it is consumed in certain regions, the bearded amanita is not very appetizing. Now some of these things like morels, they actually ask that you, or say that it should be always cooked. Don't eat them raw. Even though they are edible, there are some that just do not eat raw. So cooking destroys a lot of stuff, but cooking's not going to destroy the stuff in the inedible and seriously deadly. So there's so many nice plates though, illustrations. So it really gives you a lot of info in this book about mushroom. White truffles, see? Let's see, we got black truffle. Yep, summer truffle. I guess these are the expensive ones there on the, right here. Oh no, here's the black truffle. This is the black truffle. This is the expensive one. Now a lot of these can be grown, but so far, black truffles have resisted massive cultivation. Now a lot of these come from mycorrhizae, which are the fungi that live under trees. And so these are the fruiting bodies of those twisted or pears that come up into the air and stuff. But some of these, like the black truffle, never come up. You just have to dig, and they become mature underground. The false death cap, Amanita proxima, panther caps, warnings. So those are the not ones to eat, poisonous. Let's see, little bonnet. They're all beautiful. They got a range in all colors. Oh, let me see. Sickener. You ought to get a clue from that name, right? Sickener. If it makes you sick, don't eat it. Oh, deadly is 227. So, we're here at deadly mushrooms. Remember, folks, these can kill you. Be very, very careful about gathering it. Like I said, get this guide. This is an invaluable guide if you're going to gather mushrooms. And there's even more. And the universities, agricultural extensions and cooperative extensions can usually help him. So always, always, I would just stick with, and now if you want to cultivate them, what I would do is get the edible groups and start from there and see if you can cultivate. That way there, everything that grows, as long as something didn't sneak in there like a deadly one, they're all pretty safe. But just remember, like I've said before, and I've shown herbs and seeds and stuff like that, 85% of stuff on this earth is not good to eat. Only 15% is what humans can eat of this on this globe. So think about it, because this is a serious, serious book. There's so many. Then I have lovely recipes, mushroom sauces, Parmesan crisp. So we go to the recipe book. And they are lovely, and they're good for you. You also have to be very careful about harvesting mushrooms around roadbeds, dumps, and all that, because the uptake in them, they take in heavy metals and a lot of pollution. So make sure you get them out of places that you know that are fairly safe. I cannot emphasize enough, folks. I really can't. But anyways, other than that, that's everything you ever wanted to know about mushrooms. Scientific names, habitats, life cycles, anatomy, spore dispersal, poisoning symptoms, collecting and storing, uses in culinary cuisine, historical and fun facts, and more. So they're spread throughout our hand-drawn illustrations and full-color photographs of every mushroom you can imagine. Guillaume Eyssartier is a Doctor of Science at the National Museum of Natural History in Paris, France. Grace McQuillan is translated the works of Andrea Maquin, Stephanie Alix, and has received a French Voices Awards for her translations. La Crier du Nuit by Nedley Alwood. The Crier in the Night, I guess. I have no clue. I'm a French-trained champenois, but they came to the United States, and I know very little, so excuse my French. Anyway, there's the book. Skyhorse Publishing did a great job. It's a large coffee table size, so if you do acquire the book, I don't know how much it costs, but it's probably north of about $40 or so. But if you're an avid mushroom collector, well, maybe you've already got a clue. But use a guide when getting started. That's my rant, and I hope it works for you. Get this book like we did at your library. We got this at the Tucson, Pima County Public Library. Thanks for watching. Come back and watch all of our shows, and check us out at carryztv.com. com. Thank you.